I've recently researched the spread and growth of the coronavirus and also what governments are planning to do to stop the spread. In my speech, I will cover how fast coronavirus spread across the world, how quarantine and travel restrictions are working to help slow the spread, and how if we don't take action with these travel ban restrictions and quarantines, the spread will get worse. Coronavirus is spreading at an alarming rate and showing up in silence everywhere. On March 9, 2020, in Italy, they instituted a nationwide travel lockdown in an attempt to stop the spread of the new virus that had already spread to more than 140 countries since December of 2019. By the time the ban was implemented, at least 450 people in the country had already died from corona and another 9,000 were infected. Italy's hospitals were overwhelmed by the number of people infected and how quickly it spread. They were unable to keep up with the spread and are falling behind rapidly, just like many other countries in the world. The very next day, all the way across the Atlantic Ocean in New York, the governor, Andrew Cuomo, announced the creation of a containment area in a small suburb of New York. Travel in and out was still allowed, but large gatherings were prohibited. By March 30th, the virus had spread through all 50 states, infecting approximately 143 and 500,000 people and killing 2,500. These numbers continue to increase at a scary rate. Even if it is impossible to stop the spread of the virus completely, epidemiologists have urged public officials to adopt measures that would flatten the curve of the epidemic, slowing the spread of the virus so that massive numbers of people do not get sick all at the same time is imperative. Even in the end, if the virus affects the same amount of people, experts say that lengthening the amount of time of which those people are infected will likely save lives. Health officials have recommended washing your hands and to refrain from touching your face, and also stay away from large gatherings. They've also been urging people to practice social distancing, meaning limiting the number of people they come in contact with, maintaining at least 6 feet of distance from people they do engage with, and avoiding physical touching like handshakes or hugs. Officials are also recommending more severe measures such as travel restrictions out of the country and from state to state to stop the spread within the country. People who are infected are required to go into isolation, and many others are practicing quarantining, which means they are not sick yet, but are staying away from all contact to keep from getting sick. Everyone needs to take in consideration of what the health officials have recommended. It is everybody's responsibility to take care of themselves to help prevent the spread from one person to another. Precautionary measures such as washing your hands, not touching your face, stay away from large gatherings, telecommute to work instead of going in, and avoid public transit should all be taken very seriously in order to slow down the spread of the virus. Travel restrictions are important too, so that we do not spread the virus even more to new places and more people. Quarantining is a very good idea because if you limit the number of people you come in contact with, you lower your chances of getting the virus. It is important that in this time of great stress that we do not get selfish and negligent. Slowing the spread of the virus is our best shot at beating it, or at least give our doctors more time to treat patients thoroughly and have enough medical equipment to do so. Stay away from people, don't touch your face, wash your hands. These are the best ways you can fight the virus from home.